Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Supernatural Selection. Are you an independent creator? Do you have a webcomic or an Etsy store? Do you 3D print things? Or are you just looking to get some word out for your Discordian cabal with social terrorism? Well, we'd love to help. And David, I believe you've got some details about how we can help.
Why, certainly. If you go to supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, that is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, you can learn how to advertise with us.
That's right. I believe the rate is $2 per episode. You can't beat that with a stick.
I mean, trust me, we've tried.
Yeah, that's cheap. That's literally cheaper than dirt.
And best of all, if you're not sure how to write an ad, we'll do it for you. We'll even record it.
Absolutely. Just let us know what you need in the ad, and we'll be happy to do that for you.
And again, that URL is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact.
And now, back to the show. Yeah, I actually finished my thing and I haven't turned it in. Goddamn. I gotta do like that and two others.
Gotcha.
And speaking of, hello and welcome to Supernatural Selection. I'm your host, Kevin. With me this week are Mike the Skeptic. Mike, how are you? Neat. I guess that's okay. Okay.
He's doing his best impression of a minion, apparently.
Yeah.
Or no, one of the Rabbids from the Rayman games.
Oh, those are better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same company, isn't it?
One's a game and one's a movie.
Yeah, I know, but they had a TV
they're
show.
both French companies.
Oh, oui.
Yeah, Illumination, French Animation Studio, and then
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft was doing Rayman.
Yep. All right, them bastards. And we've got Mr. David Davis. David, how are you?
I'm currently watching my cat drag herself across my desk like a fat furry slug. It's very entertaining. She's just wiggling out over here.
Okay, is she like... She's not like butt scooching. She's just like...
No. She's kind of like doing little rolls and like she's teetering on the edge of the desk, and I think she's gonna fall off of it. And I'm just waiting for gravity to teach her a lesson that she'll never learn. Yeah, no. Now she's crawling back.
Not that she'll never forget.
She's got my hand. Oh, okay.
You're fucking nicked me, old beauty.
Yeah, but no, I'm good. Semester
That's
came
good.
to an end. Grading's done. I've got like a couple of stragglers. I offered them the window to turn stuff in, and we'll see if they do it. But otherwise, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You were a kind and just educator, sir.
I try.
I know. I try too. They say I'm very trying. So, the only thing going on with me that I can think of to talk about is I freaking wrote this one chapter like 4 times and finally nailed it. I normally don't have that big of a problem.
Like particularly like emotional chapter.
I realized I was writing Terry against character, and then when I got that figured out, I realized this isn't working. I realized I had to change POV to the person who it was actually emotionally relevant for.
Yeah, no, POV switching, huge help.
Oh, yeah. It has been a fucking godsend so far.
Yeah.
So, before we get started, David, tell us about the zine.
Yeah, so June is our last month of the submission window. We've got plenty of stuff, but like, hey, keep sending stuff in. I want this to be, especially like the more crappy doodles I can get to just kind of like wedge in between, stories, the better I'm gonna feel about it. Like we've got some amazing art, but I'm also wanting some like little doodles, right?
Right,
So
right.
If you don't feel you're super particularly artistically talented in that regard, which number one, you probably are better than you think you are.
Yeah.
But number two, again, it's fun. Get yourself in a zine. Of course, we're still taking tech submissions as well. We're taking everything. Again, June 28th, I think, is the cutoff date. Yeah, I think is there only 28 days in June?
No, it's normally 30.
Okay, maybe it's the 30th. I don't know, but if you go to the supernatpod.rock/zines,
you've got it June 28th.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
I don't know why I said it that day, but that's fine.
Magic.
Yeah, a wizard did it.
A wizard, in fact, did it because you are a wizard. That's a Sunday, and that's the end of a week. So, I think
it's me being a teacher because all of my assignments are due on Sundays. And I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's just do the 11:59 p.m. Sunday night submission window for this too.
That's fair. Mike, you should do a bunch of stick figure doodles.
I don't know. I haven't had any ideas, so.
Oh, just have like little alien dudes.
Draw Kevin getting probed.
I don't want to draw that. I'd have to imagine that.
I don't want Mike to draw it either.
Well, but here's the thing. If it's going to be stick figures, then you have to draw the probe incredibly large and detailed because that's how you make those things work so that it seems like it won't fit in him.
Yeah, you should, and then like super detailed probe and then just a stick figure going, there's a burning in my rectum. Oh yes. Man. Yeah. You know what? We're not going to talk about burning rectums right now for various reasons.
I know why.
Shut up. I'll get some doodles done. We should just draw little grays and UFOs flipping people off.
Hell yeah.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, that's what we got with the Z part. I think the scene's going to turn out great. I've got some ideas for the cover and everything. Because as the editor, I always get to do the cover.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, you did last time, so sure, why not?
Well, and it was a sweet homage to the Days of Future Past. It was great.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I think it's going to be a quality zine, so everybody join us.
Oh, you should do a parody of the Frank Miller Wolverine #1 cover where he's got the claws up and doing the come here finger, but with a gray and 3 probes.
There you go. Oh, that's a fun one. That might be what I do.
Yeah.
I was gonna have a thing where it was my first thought was that infamous meme image of the white girl on the couch with the 5 gentlemen of color behind her, but it was gonna be a cow and 5 gray.
Okay, never mind. That's it. That's the one.
No, that was my initial idea.
Yep. Nope. That's brilliant. We're doing that. Okay. Just a tiny cow looking. Oh, can I send you a design for a tiny cow, David?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Mike, you remember my tiny cow character?
No.
Okay, I'll draw it later and send it to you. So it's a weekend weird, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And David, I'm glad you're back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and get us started here. This is from the Hindustan Times, which is apparently celebrating 100 years.
Awesome.
Yeah. This article was from, when was it? May 17th by Shweta Kukriti.
Okay.
Which is about as good as I'm going to get it. 4 different alien species retrieved from crashed UFOs, claims former CIA researcher. Which I guarantee you I know what 4 aliens it's going to be. It's going to be Mork.
The usual suspects.
Yep, Mork from Ork. Anyway, a former CIA-funded government researcher made a sensational claim that the U.S. has retrieved 4 distinct species of extraterrestrial life forms from crashed UFOs. So, yeah.
Was it a fucking rideshare?
I don't know, but it sounds like alien Neapolitan. There was like one of each flavor.
like, here's the thing: if these are 4 distinct species, it doesn't make sense they would be in like one UFO.
No, but
I'm sure there's different biological needs.
I'm pretty sure it says crash UFOs plural. So
okay.
I'm guessing it's like we found one in Nebraska, we found one in New Mexico, and then there's that one that crashed into Jim Bob's shed out in Kentucky.
Alien Rideshare sounds like a good like Kids in the Hall skit, though.
It also sounds like the next show from TLC.
Cosmic Cab.
Oh, and Sukalos is the driver. Okay. Oh, God, it's this guy. His last name. Dr. Hal Putoff.
How put off was he?
Dr. Hal Putoff, who previously served as an advisor for the Advanced Aerospace Weapon Systems Applications Program, which AWSAP is a hell of a name for an organization, and was a CIA-funded researcher, presented this assertion alongside Dan Farah, the director of, quote, Age of Disclosure, which apparently is a film, during an episode of Stephen Bartlett's podcast, The Diary of a CEO, on Thursday. That is a very odd podcast to do that on.
That is a weird collection of words. That's just in general.
Yeah.
Like this whole thing you've talked about so far.
I don't know where this is going to end. Quote, people who have been involved in recoveries have said there are at least 4 types. 4 separate types, Putoff said. Now, I have not had direct access to that, but I believe the people who I talked to. 4 separate types of life. That's all a quote.
Yeah.
Yeah. The quantum physicist trained at Stanford did not provide specifics about the alleged alien species. Well, fuck. However, his longtime collaborator and former ALSAP associate, Dr. Eric Davis, asserted last year. Yeah, in relation to you, David?
No. If there was, I'd be very excited about that.
Yeah, I know. You need to do a 23andMe and find out.
Right?
Yes, give your data to the Mormons. Anyway, Dr. Davis asserted last year that the biological life forms retrieved from the wreckage of downed or crashed UFOs are referred to as grays. Let's guess what they're going to be. Guess the 4. Mike, guess the 4, and then David gets to guess. I already said grays because that's a gimme.
Yeah. Nordics.
Okay.
Mantis.
Okay.
And Canadians.
Ooh. Nice. Okay, David.
Pleiadians, some sort of insectoid, probably the mantoids or mantises or whatever, and then they already mentioned gray, so I'm gonna throw in that's tall whites.
Tall whites.
Also, when you said putting my sending my DNA to the Mormons, do ex-Mormons count? Because I do that.
You are a dirty man. Oh my God. No, it doesn't. Unless she's undercover. Undercover Mormon DNA operatives are in your area.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
That's a fun one.
But anyway, the actual 4, Mike, you came the closest.
Yeah.
Oh.
The 4 races are Greys, Nordics, Insectoids, which is the mantis cucks, and neither of y'all said reptilians. Mike said Canadians. That's close.
But the lizard people live here on Earth. They live under the Denver airport.
No. That's the local guys. We're talking about the Draco reptilians from the constellation of Draco.
Oh, I forget them all the time.
Yeah, they don't get along. Remember, the Terran reptilians do not get along with those.
How do you think Lacerda is doing?
I don't know. I feel like I wish there was more than just the Lacerda files. Yeah. You know, actually, I think our next zine should be Lizard Tits.
We'll just go with lizard people.
Yeah, the lizard people. Yes.
We want to make sure that anyone is welcome to participate.
Yes, absolutely. So anyway, reptilians. According to Davis, each alien species possesses 2 arms and legs and exhibits a humanoid form, as stated in intelligence reports, a.k.a. that one episode of Unsolved Mysteries. No. Davis mentioned during a wow. Mouth fucked by the mummy again. Mentioned during a UAP Disclosure Fund meeting in 2025, attended by Rep. Nancy Mace, Rep. Anna Pauline Luna, and Eric Burleson, all Republican.
Yeah.
That both the reptilians and the Nordics are approximately human-sized, standing around 6 feet tall. Now, there are like 12-foot tall space iguanas. So, apparently, she just saw the little boys. The Epstein favorites, I guess. I don't know. Nordics are described as a race of highly human-like beings who, despite originating from a distant planet, bear a striking resemblance to individuals from Northern Europe. That's a great way to describe it. Mike,
Yeah,
it just dawned on me, that's what Ragnar looks like.
kind of.
Yeah, we got this dude comes in the store that a lot of folks call Thor, because none of us remember his name. I call him Ragnar, because that's badass.
I would call him the Techno Viking because I still love that video from years and years ago.
Yes. Let's see. Reptilians are characterized as lizard-like creatures with scaly skin, human-like limbs, and long tails, and they are believed to walk upright, according to experts in the field. There's a reason I call us professional amateurs. I never want to be quoted about aliens as an expert. Well, Kevin's an expert. No, the fuck he isn't. Anyway, greys. Come on, we know greys. Greys are depicted as small, hairless beings with large eyes, a portrayal commonly seen in films such as Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Insectoids are humanoids resembling bugs, often called mantids, due to their similarity to a praying mantis, according to ufologists. In 2023, David Grush, a former Air Force intelligence officer and member of the UAP task force, testified under oath before Congress that the United States possessed, quote, non-human biologics obtained from several crashed UFOs. These assertions were founded on the testimonies of individuals associated with the alleged crash retrieval program, which was elaborated upon in Farah's film, quote, Age of Disclosure, released in March. During Thursday's podcast with Bartlett, Farah mentioned, I've talked off the record with some people who are involved in recoveries, adding that they would not go on camera to do interviews. And that's it.
Okay.
So
definitive.
Yeah, real definitive there. Hey, y'all, you know all them aliens you know about? It's real. It's for real.
Experts have said so.
You know, what does it take to be an expert in UFOs?
I think depending on the author of the piece, whether or not you align with their views.
You know, it does make me wonder, do I qualify now as an expert, given the modern world in which we live?
Yeah, I mean, you put more than, what was it, Malcolm Gladwell's thing, Outliers, like 10,000 hours? I think you've put more than 10,000 hours in this bullshit.
I have put a lot of hours into this.
I've consumed like consumed like 10,000 hours worth of cookies. That doesn't make me a cookie expert.
I don't know, Mike.
I mean,
does.
Mike, you probably know what a really good cookie tastes like. If I were to ask you, hey, is this cookie good? You'd probably be right.
Mike, if you were eating a cookie and you said, man, this is a good-ass cookie, I would have no doubt that that is a good-ass cookie.
Yeah, but it doesn't make me an expert. Just says I have an opinion on it.
I say
that is an opinion cultivated
from an expert.
Many man hours, and that's what the expertise is the experience that you're processing into the decision making.
Tell you what I'm not an expert at: drinking water.
Mike's over here dying. Give him just a second.
I'm good. Just
God, isn't that the most horrendous shit when that happens?
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Yeah. And the older you get, the more it happens.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's always like, and it's not like a lot of water, just like
three
the
molecules.
First, like just you're going to take a sip and like a very little drop breaks away from the rest and goes shooting down your windpipe.
And there's that one moment where you're like, no.
Yes.
And then it's like, this is it. I'm going to die. I'm going to drown. I'm going to drown.
3 molecules and I am dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think it's funny how even with this, there's no getting away from it's those 4 guys.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get the Venusians anymore. Nobody has seen anyone from Lanulos in a long goddamn time.
Like we need to do a parody shirt that has those 4 up against a thing, and a parody of like the Usual Suspects movie poster.
There's actually a picture of that making the rounds on Reddit right now because of that article.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I can't wait to cover your non-standard aliens again. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Because as much as I love the Greys, man, there's just something about crazy aliens surfing on the front of a UFO chasing down people from a diner. I don't know. You don't get that much anymore, and I wish we did.
Yeah.
Mike, what's your favorite out of those 4? It can't be the Mantis Cucks.
No, I guess just your bog standard Greys. I mean, they're just kind of classic, you know. If you show someone a picture of like a lizard person or a mantis, your average person isn't going to think, oh, that's an alien. They're just going to think it's, you know.
But you see a Grey.
Else. And the Nordics, I mean, nobody's going to think that's an alien.
Yeah, it's just some honky.
Or an angel. Possibly an angel, because they're going to be wearing like a skin-tight suit.
An angelic honky.
An angelic stripper honky.
Yeah, so you you're Grey.
Just your Greys?
Yeah, standard Grey.
Yeah. How about you, David?
I don't know. I went and I saw that Mandalorian and Grogu. A lot of fun. I liked that it had a lot of weird aliens, and I think seeing a giant, 7-foot tall praying mantis would be kind of dope as shit.
You know,
like I wouldn't let them in the hotel room or anything, but
oh god, no. They just like you open the door, you see a glimpse of him, and then he's gone, and you turn around, he's already in the chair.
Yeah,
but
real freak hours here.
Oh yeah, he is a total freak. Like, and the thing, I feel like the mantids are like, they have their own chair just in case. Like they got one of them camping chairs, the folding ones, and they just have it in a backpack and whip that thing out.
Yeah, they have those things where it's like, where they're the pants that have the support things in them.
Oh yeah, they just that.
That's their spacesuit technology allows them to just pop a squat. They are the chair.
Go ahead, I am the chair. It's all good. Just go to town.
Become one with the chair.
Railer. Yeah.
10,000 hours I am the chair.
Oh, God. I really hope there's a mantis in that new Spielberg movie.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm going to go see that one.
Yeah, like all the weird shit's going on, and then just like as an Easter egg, just in a corner is a mantis.
Do you think it is a sequel to Close Encounters?
I don't think it is, but man, if Richard Dreyfuss shows up at the end, I'm just saying, if Richard Dreyfuss shows up at the end and is like, "Where am I?"
Yeah, he shows up. I've got to kill that shark.
I have a bigger boat. It flies. Anyway, that's my first article.
Yeah.
So I guess David next.
Okay, alrighty. All right, so I got this one from Futurism, fan favorite site. I love to go to Futurism.
Oh yeah.
This article is from Maggie Harrison Dupree. The Amish are embracing Chat GPT.
No, David, you were gone for 1 week, and look what you did.
I mean, I was spoiled for choices with AI articles, but this will be the only one I'm doing right now. AI is reportedly making inroads in a famously tech-cautious community, the Amish. According to a fascinating story by New York Magazine, the men of Holmes County, Ohio's Amish community, the area with the largest concentration of Amish people in the country, have embraced generative AI as a new tool to do things like write emails, draft contracts, create spreadsheets, and otherwise manage their off-family-run businesses in the fields like manufacturing, construction, and agriculture. And again, like, you know, for their email, Amish email.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, yeah, they have like a computer.
Yes.
There is actually a like a newsletter that goes out to the Amish communities.
Quote, I started using it after it came out, more or less testing it. Ian Wingard, an Amish father of 6 who owns a metal fabrication company, told New York Mag, the more I used it, the more I thought it could actually be a good thing.
Oh, God.
Wingard, whose business employs about 30 staffers, again, the capitalism of the Amish is just such a weird thing to me. Like, and I know they are capitalistic by nature because they have all those things that they do. It's so weird to think about, like, an Amish metal fabrication company. Like, but I guess it can't be, you know, raising barns all the time.
Look, as long as they're not making buttons, I'm sure it's fine.
Let's see.
I can't wear buttons, but I can smelt some metal. That's for dang sure.
Yeah. Oh, English, your iron is so impure. I need to go ahead and reforge this.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, 30 staffers explained to the magazine that his business, quote, gets involved in some state work, federal work, private work. Do you think there's Amish-made components in Tomahawk missiles?
Probably.
Oh, my God. That would be insane, and it's probably true.
In other words, he's busy, and he says that without tech, chatbots included, he and as many of his employees would be out of a job. For us to try to do business with just a fax machine and a voicemail, said Ian, I'd have to shut my doors.
This is such a weird article.
It's so fucking weird. And would those be barn doors?
Probably.
Not all Amish folk enjoy access to the internet, and when they do, it's generally quite limited. One expert, historian Marcus Yoder, told New York Mag that he believes that fewer than half of Holmes County's Amish population is online, and of that population, he estimates that under 10% have given AI a whirl. Not a single person New York Mag spoke with uses a smartphone. They either use zhuzhed. Zhuzhed. Okay, I've never actually seen that word spelled out before.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And it's like, no, zhuzhed.
Okay.
So they either use zhuzhed up dumb phones or flip phones. Their digital life is also heavily filtered through Christian censoring services and almost entirely restricted to the workplace. But media censorship aside, the stark line between the workplace and home, interestingly, seems to make for some healthy technological boundaries. I can't lay in bed a half an hour asking the chat stuff. So the times when I'm vulnerable, it's not at my fingertips. Ian's cousin, John Wengard, a 19-year-old chicken salesman and property manager, told the magazine. When I go home, I'm riding a horse or feeding chickens. This narrow but optimistic adoption of chatbots, as described by the men interviewed, does track with the religious community's historic approach to emerging tech if and where it adopts it. It's an overwhelmingly utilitarian outlook, and although most AI users likely aren't able to jump on a horse at the end of the workday to help whittle down their screen time, maybe take their approach as a reminder that AI should be a constant companion. I don't want to paint a picture that we're pushing for new technology, and we don't have respect for our traditions and values. Business owner and minister Daniel Wingard, indeed another cousin, told New York Mag.
Okay, look, they're all cousins. I get it. Okay,
we're not just opening up the door to anything. That said, according to the piece, Daniel did use ChatGPT to write his wife a Valentine's note. That is like the absolute worst thing he. Oh God. Like, immediately going to the laziest, worst part of AI usage. Oh.
Yep.
Ezekiel, you are the laziest Amish on Mars.
Behold the automatic butter churner.
You know, I'd rather they adopt blenders and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But, again, fun little story. Like, again, you don't really think about the Amish and AI, but like, no, I mean, it's fucking everywhere now.
Yep. I don't know, man. I was sitting here the whole time. I'm like, ChatGPT, what should I do to improve my life? It's buttons. That's it. Just buttons.
Maybe a zipper.
Yeah, I don't know that they do a zipper, Mike. That's the devil.
We'll use twine as God intended.
And you know, the thing is, it's not even like they're against technology. They're against like modern technology. I feel like every 50 years they should like
have a referendum, just like what technologies could we incorporate?
Yeah.
Today we bring in the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh man!
Now we can finally know the joy of Battletoads.
Battletoads. Of all the shit. I hated that game.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah. I'm not denying it. I suck at that game.
Like, I know that we're making, like, pretty crazy assumptions about the Amish, but, like...
I mean,
there is a pop cultural kind of, like, observation of them that you can't help but fall into.
Okay, in all fairness, it's not like they're listening.
Well, I don't know. There's, like, 10% of that county.
Okay, one fucking Amish guy is gonna run. Some weirdos on the internet were talking about us. And somebody's
These guys are pretty funny English.
And somebody's going to say, well, what did they say this time? Because I feel like we're being kinder than most. But anyway.
Yeah, that's my story.
I mean, it was... You know, here's the thing. I noticed the religious people adopting AI, and it's weird. Like, there's that. And then...
AI Jesus?
Well, no, I was going to say, you know, there's several AI bots that have, like, become Buddhists.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there was one thing I want to talk about last time, which was the Buddhist robot taking its vows.
Yeah. And the thing is, you know, I bitch about AI a lot, but, like, that, I'm kind of okay with. Like, I'm okay with robots discovering religion for some reason.
Yeah, maybe we can learn a thing or two from them.
Yeah, I mean, like, if a robot was like, I think I believe in the Buddha, and then had something to say like 10 years later, maybe I'd listen, which I realize it's a character in Overwatch, whatever.
Well, like, if we end up getting a robot Jesus, are we going to crucify him or smelt him? What do you think? Because, like, either way, that robot's going to have to die.
That's true. We will have to kill that robot. Mike, what do you think?
I mean...
Smelted?
Well, if we smelt him, that's just, you know, Arnie from Terminator 2.
And he'll go down with a thumbs up.
Yeah. And look...
Buddy Christ.
Look, crucifying wasn't about, like, the method of killing. It was a message. So, So I think if we were to, you know...
On a phone pole, then.
I think...
Actually, I like that. We crucify him, but on a phone pole.
Nah, just run him over with a steamroller.
Oh, God.
We put him mid-jumping jack, and he can never complete it. I'm talking about the old Roman-style crucifixions with the X's.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Or Wolverine, depending on, your frame of reference.
Yes. Like, that fucking panel goes so hard.
It does.
It gets you what?
Hard.
Hard. Real hard.
Damn, David.
Man, look, again, I know I talked about this on Distraction Hole like a year or 2 years ago, but like when I went back and reread X-Men, holy shit, man. When we lost Claremont, we lost art.
Yeah.
Minus the whole Colossus dating a 13-year-old thing,
Yeah. There's stuff like that'll slip in.
Yeah, 70s were weird.
I'm not going to excuse it because it is gross, but it was of its time. Like,
I kind of agree with you.
Can't defend it,
but
like, also
it wasn't even the first time it had happened.
Well, and I'm sure a large portion of the mutant population's a bunch of pedophiles anyway. So
yeah, look at Xavier.
That's something we've not really discussed in the mutant community.
Yeah, well, you and your hours.
Look, it's really hard to call out, the grossness in your oppressed group, I guess.
Well, the other thing is, like, you make the accusation, Colossus will break you in half.
That's very true.
I'm not telling the big chrome muscle head that he can't date, someone half his age. Are you?
Right?
No, actually, I'm not.
It's like telling the Incredible Hulk he can't smash.
Or telling or if you want to go with Old Man Logan, telling the Incredible Hulk he can't smash his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a wild. It's so good, but it's like wild as shit, man.
There is some shit in there, man.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Anyway, that's. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of religious robots. I just don't like the idea of the Amish getting Chat GPT.
Well, I mean, at the end of this article, there was a link about the AI apps claiming to be Jesus Christ. I think we had talked about that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gross.
I'll say the few times I've experimented with Chat GPT just to have a frame of reference for when we talk about it, it's been polite.
Yeah. A little too polite.
Yeah, no, I fully expect if I were to, give it a prompting, it would be like, no, you should totally kill your neighbors.
So if they're, so would that be your own personal Jesus? If there's an AI?
Someone to hear your prayers? Someone who cares?
Someone who cares?
That's AI.
Oh, God. Wow.
Oh, maybe we ought to reach out and touch faith.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. So, Mike.
Anyway, Mike.
What have you got, Mike?
I have, for the first one I have, is from Popular Mechanics, May 11th. Scientists finally figured out what makes your dreams so weird.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Peyote.
That would help, but for your average non-peyote enjoyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what about people like me, Mike?
The podcast cheese group.
Yes. So, to the article.
Man. I got good cheese this week.
Yeah, he usually eats cheese and it's just awful, but he, eats it just because he's a cheese gremlin.
Fuck you. I didn't get the Kroger brand this time. I got Sargento.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, but normally normal cheese you eat is terrible.
It is,
bro.
not.
Get the Dubliner, man. Get the Dubliner.
It's some kind of smoky, peppery, Gouda-y thing.
Yeah. So anyway, you want me to read this or not?
Yes, absolutely, yes. I do.
All right. So those weird dreams you sometimes have aren't just neurons firing aimlessly inside your brain at night. Sometimes it's elves now. Although they may warp reality into something half familiar and wholly bizarre, mounting evidence suggests that dreams are actually mirroring your personality traits and lived experiences. As you fall into the deepest phase of sleep, the way your experiences transform into strange movie reels in your subconscious is anything but random. In fact, your most vivid and memorable dreams are the ones with the deepest connection to your daily life and personality traits. New research from a team of neuroscientists led by Valentina Else of the IMT School for Advanced Studies in Lucca, Italy, documented many unexpected connections between dream contents and waking life. The study analyzed recorded dream reports and compared the visions in dreams to data about individuals' personality traits, psychological profiles, cognitive tests, and sleep habits. Else used AI models, of course it did, known as natural language processing tools to get to the bottom of dream structures and descriptions. I got a weird pop-up, kind of make you go away.
I love having to use these websites.
Well, it's Popular Mechanics. You think it would be like better, but
no.
It's got a pop-up that I can't read the next paragraph.
Well, it's in the name, popular.
Yeah.
Popular.
See if I can... No, that didn't do anything.
This is like when I find those articles and then the second time I go, they're behind a paywall.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, you've only got 12 free reads this month.
All right, I think I got it. So, and it turns out your brain just isn't replaying the past. Dreaming is more of a dynamic process that merges lived experience with who you are. Quote, relative to waking reports, dreams shifted from self-referential, thought-centered narratives to perceptual experiences dominated by visuospatial details, multiple characters, and bizarre events, Else said in the study, which was recently published in Communications Psychology. Quote, stable traits, including attitude towards dreaming, mind-wandering propensity, and subjective sleep quality, selectively influence dream content. Thus, dreaming is related to waking life, but is influenced by additional factors. Widespread events or phenomenon such as the COVID-19 lockdown can also influence the dreams of many people, at least for the duration of the event. The researchers studied 217 subjects who ranged in age from 18 to 70 years old, had regular sleep patterns, I'm screwed, and had not been diagnosed with any neurological, psychiatric, or sleep-related conditions.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. COVID-19 lockdown dream data was gathered from 100 participants who met those criteria and volunteered through social media.
They found 100 people that, are sane?
Self-reportedly. The subjects recorded daily reports of their dreams from April 28th to May 11th, 2020, which covered a week of strict lockdown and a subsequent week of fewer restrictions. Participants in both the main and lockdown studies responded to questions about the perceived meaning and significance of their dreams. Using information from these cognitive tests and questionnaires, Else was able to create a profile of characteristics that were either known or thought to affect dreams. Personal attitudes towards dreams, such as persistent fear of nightmares, may positively or negatively influence what someone dreams about. Memory and executive functions are behind the encoding of experiences and how these experiences are reconfigured in dreams. The ability to create visual imagery controls how vivid the details The ability to create visual imagery controls how vivid and detailed dreams are. Another important factor is how prone someone is to letting their mind wander, since that tends to make spontaneous thoughts appear in both waking and dreaming states.
You know, that's something I've been thinking about a lot this week.
Yeah.
Is when was the last time you just zoned out and daydreamed?
Yeah.
When do I have the time? My phone's always beckoning me.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've gotten to a point where, a couple times a week, I specifically don't have my phone and I let myself just daydream, and it has done wonders for my creativity.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, give that a shot.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mike, continue.
Yeah.
I looked away and now I lost my place.
The end.
Yeah. All right. See how,
and then they all died.
Yeah.
They all fucked.
To see how what influence waking experiences could possibly have on dreams, participants were asked to record what their last experience was at random times while awake. AI analyzed each recording to classify dream structures and experiences. Among the aspects of dreams that the AI models were looking for were abstract thoughts or reasoning, emotion, social interactions, physical spaces, changes of setting, chronological aspects, active or passive experience. Well, this is a long list. Active or passive experiences, implied movement, restricted actions, bodily functions or instincts, references to the experiment itself, and anything strange or illogical. Visual, tactile, and auditory experiences were also analyzed. Elsa's team found that dreams tend to be reinterpretations of experiences from waking life. Having a positive attitude towards dreaming means a greater chance of waking up with the perception of just having experienced a dream. People with more interests in dreams tend to remember details better and to have dreams that are vivid and immersive. If your mind has the tendency to wander while you're awake, you may find yourself having more bizarre dreams, which arise from spontaneous thoughts without any external influences. Stressful events with a heavy emotional weight can also affect dreams. Dreams recorded during lockdown were more likely to reflect restrictions or trauma. Quote, these results bridge long-standing gaps between phenomenological dream research and cognitive neuroscience, Els said. Quote, by integrating advanced computational tools with established neuroscientific and psychological frameworks, dream research may thus move towards a more comprehensive and reproducible understanding of the mind's generative activity during sleep. I wanted to say general there. That is the article.
Huh. Well, and then thinking about this, like I've always understood dreams as being the brain's way of processing stuff. So it figures like visual stimuli factor into that, but other experiences as well. I have a lot of dreams about teeth issues.
I've been there.
And I have teeth issues in real life.
Yep, same.
So like it makes sense. So like this is just kind of confirming stuff that I guess like maybe I already felt.
Yeah, I wouldn't really, after reading the article, I thought the headline was interesting, but after reading it, it didn't seem like too much surprising information.
No, it's basically just stuff we kind of thought we already knew.
Yeah, I thought it was
pretty... But I know I've had a lot of dreams about, like, urinating in weird places. Which is apparently a thing.
Yeah, no, I've had them too.
And by weird places, I mean like in a sock drawer. And then I wake up and I'm like, okay, I still have to pee, meaning I did not
pee in the sock drawer.
Yes.
One day you're going to find out all your white socks are now yellow.
So I don't know if I mentioned this on the show before, but this does remind me of the subreddit I found not too long ago, the bathroom maze dream.
Oh, we've talked about it.
I don't remember if I talked about the bathroom maze
we have.
dream.
Yeah, because David made several jokes about your bathroom dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's still, interesting that it's a thing that people have.
And so something this article didn't seem to touch on was also old memories. Like I seem to have dreams that definitely touch on older memories a lot.
Yeah.
It's like I'm pretty sure the bathroom maze dream is, remembering or trying to remember just fragments of memories being stitched together of like going to a public bathroom when I was a, small child, not understanding what this whole thing, because I was used to a bathroom at home and I go and I'm being led into this bathroom where it's like weird doors everywhere and there's multiple toilets and maybe it's not the cleanest thing. And
yeah,
probably wandered off as a child and like, started playing with stuff on the floor and my parents were probably like, that's dirty. Don't do that.
Yeah, I think all of us as a child probably had that Wacko Warner moment from the potty emergency cartoon where you get in the bathroom, you turn the light on, and just run out screaming.
They should make a Five Nights at Freddy's game, but instead of like being about animatronics, you're in a bathroom stall that will not lock because there's no lock, and you have to try to prevent people from coming in and seeing you pee.
Okay, thank you for reminding me of every time I ever had to shit in high school. God,
taking a dump at high school was the worst.
And man, you remember me, I had an ulcer, so like I had to use the bathroom a lot in English class. And let me tell you, it was rough.
Yeah. Like, I didn't like peeing at high school. Like, I didn't like just going to the bathroom in general.
You had someone like...
Yeah, I was at...
Stomp your butt.
So one time I was peeing.
I was in a full... We may have talked about this, but that's
I was in
fine.
a full stall, not like a urinal. But I think I just didn't close the door. I think what it was. It's just, at the time I was thinking, I'm peeing. And some asshole came and like, he didn't really kick me hard, but he did push me with his foot. And, I'm mid piss. So that was not good.
Well, teenagers are fucking weird, man.
Let me tell you something though about that teenager, shall I?
You can if you want.
Sure, you're gonna dox him?
No, because he's not around anymore. First off, he was the grandson of someone I worked with at my first job. Second, I remember when he died because he went and pulled that shit on someone in a bar. As an adult, he was still an asshole. And he did shit like that to somebody in a bar, and they didn't shoot him, they knifed him to death.
God damn.
Yeah, so he died how he lived. So,
wow.
Be nice.
Yeah, don't randomly fuck with people in restrooms.
Yeah, don't be a fucking toilet asshole. Anyway, well, that's, dreams are fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. But I'm glad it did mention the whole daydreaming thing because, like, that is literally something I've been thinking about the last few weeks. So, give yourself some time to, like, just stare off into space and have, like, mental adventures, I guess.
So would you say, I can't remember how, the monkey song, damn it.
Daydream Believer?
Yeah. I was going to sing that, but then I realized I don't actually know the lyrics to that.
Okay.
Cheer up, sleepy Jean, something like that.
I thought it was Stinky Cheese.
It's not Stinky Cheese.
Eat that stinky cheese.
Actually,
what does it mean?
It is time for a break, so I'm going to go eat that stinky cheese. And when we come back, we'll bring you our next set of articles. So we'll be right back after this. Good segue.
Hey, man, what's got you off in your phone there?
Oh, just going through all the funny Mothman memes and supernatural shit posts I've been wanting to share. I just don't know where to put the posts yet.
Don't you know about the Supernatural Selection Discord?
We have a Discord?
Yeah, for years, dude. Where have you been?
Can people chat with the hosts and get previews of upcoming episodes and generally post funny shit as much as they want with other listeners?
I mean, if that's your bag. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do that, but there are even live streaming events for the shows there, too. You've been in a few. How do you not know this stuff?
It must have been my doppelganger. How do I get into the Discord?
It's easy. Just visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com. Now say that 3 times fast.
Well, that's perfect. Now I can share 3 terabytes of Hollow Earth memes. Get it? Terabytes.
Never mind. Forget I said anything. Just don't do that. You should definitely not visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com. to join the Discord. Don't. We don't want you there.
Too late. I'm already posting my alien abduction fan fiction with the general chat.
Join the hosts and listeners of Supernatural Selection on the official Discord. Just visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com.
All right, we're back. Mike,
yeah.
I now have the monkeys stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
I like the monkeys, but damn it. Just thought I'd say that. So, next article. Now, my last article, and this is not something I planned. My last article, of course, was from the Hindustan Times. This is from the Times of India.
Yeah.
Got a little theme going.
Yeah. It's funny because there was a fire in my community, and one of the first updates we got was from an Indian website because I got so many people working on news aggregation out there that yeah, it was weird because this was a breaking fire. Like, I went to Dollar Tree, saw the huge plume of smoke, came home, Holly checked, and straight out of I think it was the Hindustan Times, actually.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
For local news, it's weird.
For your local news, go to the Hindustan Times.
There was some national news thing where when I searched for
Mike, it was those people that used to shop in our store. Oh boy, yeah. There was it made the national news. A couple was murdered, and
by the guy's brother over some property,
and we know them.
Yeah, they would come into the store at least a couple times a month, not weekly or anything.
Yeah, they were always friendly, real nice people. And anyway, and
I found out through Reddit. I was just browsing Reddit, and someone posted it in the r/Mississippi subreddit, and I was like, that seems really fucked up. Let me see what this article says. So I clicked on the article, and then there's a picture of them, and I'm like, oh fuck, I know these people.
Yeah, Mike's like, Kevin, you need to come here now.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on with this stupid bullshit. And so again, Times of India, this article came out May 19th. Article is by Ashish Chauhan. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the location is in Ahmedabad. After cracking 2 murder cases in 6 months by following up on local ghost stories,
oh boy,
the city crime branch has begun systematically collecting reports of similar stories from across Ahmedabad, suspecting they may lead to unreported or undetected killings. They're looking for murders by looking for ghosts.
That's cool. If you told me this was the premise of a TV show, I'd be I'd fucking watch that.
Actually, yeah, I would watch the fuck out of that. It'd be on CBS.
Yeah. Now, it'd just be a standard procedural with police, except it's here's also a person who sees ghosts.
Yeah, okay, well, time to get Jennifer Love Hewitt back on. Anyway, in the Sarkhej case, a man was murdered and buried under the kitchen platform of his own home last November.
Jeez.
In the Vatva case, a woman's remains were recovered from a house in Kutubnagar last month, 34 years after she was murdered.
Wow.
Huh.
Senior crime branch officers said instructions have gone out to all cops to track down reports of ghostly apparitions and investigate their source.
It's not quite a pattern, but 2 in a row is pretty interesting.
Yeah. Informer networks have also been activated to gather leads. Is that fucking Huggy Bear? What are they talking about?
Huggy Bear, you seen any ghosts lately?
Yeah, I did. Anyway.
That's the psychics.
Quote, we have instructed cops to activate their informer networks. Oh my God, it is. If a person is seeing a ghost or seeking occult intervention, it could be due to guilt or suspected involvement in or knowledge of an untoward incident in the past. Okay, that makes sense. This is what led us to the hidden remains of the murder victim in Vatva and Sarkej, a senior crime branch officer said. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It's like Ghostbusters with guns. No. The officer added that the investigative approach would remain scientific and evidence-based. Quote, "The point is that no input should be treated as petty or frivolous. We're open to inquiring into any such ghost stories," the officer said. With no... Thanks, Zelda.
Yeah, no, she is like biting me and shit now.
It's cool.
Wild. Yeah.
With no missing person complaint on record, it was the ghost story itself that cracked the Sarkej case open. The crime branch received a tip-off that the main accused, Imran Vaghila, had been telling people he was haunted by the ghost of the deceased, Mohammed Ansari. Vaghila, who was in a relationship with Ansari's wife, Ruby, was reportedly tormented by memories of the victim after killing him with his associates. The couple had locked up the house, which locals have begun calling Boot Bangla. I don't know what that means.
Right.
Acting on the tip-off, cops began hunting for the missing man and planted a cleric on him to coax a confession. Ansari's body was eventually found buried under the kitchen platform. The murder of Farzana Radhampuri was detected in the last week of April after the cops excavated a house in the Kutub Nagar. Sorry. Vatva.
It's okay, we're white.
Yeah, Vatva, based on a tip-off. The victim's husband, Shamsuddin Kedawala, 61, and his elder brother, Iqbal, have been arrested from Jamalpur for murder, criminal conspiracy, and destruction of evidence.
Okay.
So, it's interesting. They're not looking for ghosts. They're looking for ghost stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's people who are feeling guilty who may have committed a crime.
It's the telltale heart.
Yeah.
But I did a little digging and I found the police PSA and I posted it in host chat.
Oh, cool. Hang on. Let me get that pulled up. I'm trying to. I reoriented my monitor and it's got me confused. God damn it, Mike. You motherfucker. So I take
We're
it
ready to
believe you.
Yes.
I love how they kept looking for their marks in the commercial.
Yeah.
So, yeah. By the way, if anyone heard a bang, I was trying to adjust my chair, my hand slipped, and I punched the shit out of my desk. Anyway, I find...
And the joke there, since they didn't describe it, is I posted a link to the Ghostbusters commercial from the Ghostbusters movie.
Yes.
Yep.
There's Dan Aykroyd's smiling face. But,
You're been haunted by a spook, specter, or ghost?
I like the idea.
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Sorry, what were you saying, Kevin?
Nothing. Let's just quote Ghostbusters for the next hour. No, I was going to say, I just think it's really interesting that they're looking for ghost stories, and there's like a reason. It's not just like, we're hunting ghosts. No, we're looking for fucking evidence.
Yeah.
For murder.
That's very, very interesting. Because again, like there's no ghosts involved here.
No.
It's literally just people who are manifesting their guilt.
Well, there's the emotional ghost of their crimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's neat, actually. It's way neater than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like those reports we always get from like South Africa, where it's like, Gnome is tormenting police station, or they arrested
the goblins in the village.
Yeah, or like that guy that jumped over a fence and there was a goat on the other side of the fence, so they arrested the goat because the guy was a wizard. That's what I thought we were about to get, and I am pleasantly surprised to be wrong.
Oh, 1-800-NO-GHOST.
Was that the number?
No.
No. No. Unlimited power. Okay, now we're just quoting that.
Just quoting different movies now.
Yeah. We already did a distraction hole like 2 weeks ago. What the fuck?
Clearly, we're not doing them enough.
Exactly.
Apparently. So, anyway.
See what the show Mike likes doing?
He said it, Mike, not me. So, I just think it's fascinating that they're using, like, basically, they're looking for folklore. And I like that.
Well, not quite folklore, because it's folklore would make me think it's older. But they're
I feel like the
for
one that was 35 years old is folklore.
Yeah,
I guess.
Absolutely.
But
yeah, no, I understand what you mean, Mike.
Just they're looking for people who are sad, who are not
guilty,
sad, but guilty. Yeah,
guilty.
But I mean, I guess I've never felt that level of guilt before, because it seemed very like Hollywoody for someone to be like jumping at ghosts everywhere from guilt.
Well, have you killed anyone recently?
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I've never experienced that level of guilt, so I can't say.
He's not saying like he wouldn't. He's saying he hasn't.
I'm saying I didn't realize that was like a reality.
Thing. Like, have you ever experienced a level of guilt where you're just kind of like driving, you think about something that happened like 20 years ago, and then you go and you like yelp in your car? There's like, it's just the guilt.
Not guilt, I guess. Embarrassment.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I think they all kind of fit in the same wheelhouse to a degree.
Shame.
Yeah, but I don't think I've done anything where I think I should feel guilty like that. Like, not saying I'm perfect, but I like to think I've not done anything that bad, which was...
Well,
Mike, there's a halo over your head.
No,
Mike,
I'm kidding.
Good
I'm
news.
kidding.
Good news for you, Mike. I've just been ordained by the church, and this is a moment for you to absolve yourself of your sins. So please confess to something.
Motherfucker, I'm a pope. He could have done this with me at any point.
What do you got on your chest, man? Just go for it.
I don't have anything. That's the thing. Like,
Gee, why is your halo so fucking shiny?
I don't say. Look, okay, so I do feel guilty about that. Like, watch I shoplifted like when I was a teenager.
Oh, we all did shit when we were teenagers.
It's not to the point of like having, guilt trips and seeing phantom watches everywhere.
I stole a Pac-Man sticker off of someone in like 1983.
You motherfucker.
I know. I'm the worst.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that I don't have guilt. It's just I don't have anything that guilty like that.
Well, next time you murder somebody, I think you'll kind of like... ideally, you'll be upset about it.
If I kill anyone, one, it's going to be justified self-defense.
Number two, it's probably going to be me.
And two, I hope I'll feel bad about it, but I hope I don't feel. If I feel like that guilty about it, means I have doubts whether it was justified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, I find the whole thing interesting, and I don't want to go into the things that make me feel guilty because this is not a mental health podcast.
Could be.
No. I'm planning on doing that with someone. We'll talk about that later.
Kevin, it's more of a podcast to help with your mental health.
It's to purge the bullshit I've been reading for 40 years, yes. Yeah, it shouldn't be about my mental health. So let's move on to David's next story.
Well, to dust off an old slogan I used to use, relax, I brought the science. You have two choices here. We could talk about why old buildings feel creepy, or we could talk about the Garden Grove chemical incident here in California.
I'm kind of leaning toward the creepy house thing to keep with the ghosts. Mike, how about you?
Sure, why not?
Okay, alrighty. All right, so this is from Upworthy.com by Heather Wake. Scientists finally uncover why old buildings feel creepy and has nothing to do with haunted spirits.
I think I read something like this. I know where it's going, but I just want to say I know what you're talking about. But
yeah. I recognize that reference. Yeah. Many of us has walked into an old building and felt some kind of eeriness. Depending on your own personal beliefs, you might be inclined to attribute this feeling to the presence of something supernatural. But science has found another culprit that haunts our psyche in these places, and it is not ghosts. It's demons.
Oh, perfect.
Researchers at MacEwan University in Edmonton, Canada, found that when people were exposed to infrasound, which is typically imperceptible to humans, they still experienced a rise in cortisol levels and irritation.
Man, everything gets blamed on infrasound. You know what else got blamed on infrasound?
Huh.
Dyatlov Pass.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, have you ever experienced infrasound?
I don't know.
Well, you can't hear it.
I mean, it'll make you feel really creeped out.
Well, I felt that a lot.
Yeah. No, I mean, and this makes a lot of sense. I'll go ahead and continue reading through it. In an old building, there's a good chance that infrasound is present, particularly in basements where aging pipes and ventilation systems produce low-frequency vibrations, noted senior author Rodney Schmaltz.
Schmaltz?
Yeah.
Rodney Schmaltz.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this article's rad. They're using like stock photos from Canva. That's neat. Therefore, many people who notice a mood shift in a place regularly defined as haunted might attribute that agitation to something supernatural. In reality, the infrasound waves are to blame. The study published this year in Frontiers in Behavioral Neuroscience randomly assigned 36 participants to one of 4 groups. Each group would be listened to either calming meditative music or unsettling horror-themed ambient audio. That literally, I listen to kind of both in my day-to-day life.
You're weird though, all right?
Yeah.
You tried to do the Chucky thing once.
Yeah. That was fun. Each group would also be near hidden speakers playing infrasound between 75 and 78 decibels in a range consistent with what mechanical systems commonly produce inside buildings. These speakers were turned on and off and on once throughout the study. Each participant provided saliva samples immediately before the music started and again 20 minutes later, which were analyzed to measure cortisol, the hormone in the body releases under stress. Researchers found that regardless of which type of music they heard, the participants showed a notable increase in salivary cortisol when exposed to infrasound. And while anecdotal, participants in the infrasound condition rated themselves as more irritable, less interested afterwards, and even described the music as noticeably sadder. Interestingly, what people didn't seem to feel when exposed to infrasound was anxiety or fear, but rather irritability, disinterest, and a low-grade emotional discomfort, all of which correlate to a spike in cortisol. All right. We have a section here called Infrasound in Nature.
This would be the tiny tornadoes.
The researcher explained that in the animal kingdom, some species, such as elephants, use it to communicate with one another over great distances. Others, like some birds, detect coming storms from infrasound. Others still have an aversion to the discomfort it causes. Some fish have tiny stone-like organs in their inner ear that help them stay away from it and remain balanced and upright in the water. Humans happen to have similar structures, and researchers theorize that this balance system, which connects to brain regions involved in emotion, may register infrasound without conscious awareness. Still, given the small amount of study participants, as well as the lack of diversity, most were female undergrad students. Okay.
That's
Gives me
kind of
Bill Murray
weird.
vibes from Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I was just going to say, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. No major conclusions can be drawn, so ghost hunters fret not. Whether you lean paranormal or skeptical, the science does confirm that humans are more sensitive to unseen forces than we realize, whether those forces come from vibrations in the environment or something we simply don't yet understand. Either way, our minds and bodies seem capable of picking up signals long before we consciously recognize them. So, I think this checks out. I think it would explain a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong.
You just want it to be ghosts.
I want it to be ghosts.
Me too, bud. But also, like, can't we have ghosts and infrasound?
So every time you think it's a ghost, it's just weird noise.
So I posted a infrasound YouTube clip. You want to see if it makes you feel ghostly scared?
Where's it at?
It's in Host Talk. Oh, it's in Week in Weird. I did. Okay, I forgot to put it in Host Talk. But
okay, now here's the thing. I'm going to play it. Mm-hmm. And we're all going to hear it because of the way my system is hooked up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So let's see what happens with infrasound. It says 18.98 hertz frequency. Scary.
Oh, I'm getting the tingles.
I don't like it.
I hear it. I hear it and I like it.
I don't like it.
It makes David sound weird.
Yeah, it does something to the audio of your voice coming through, David.
That's funny.
Oh, that's going to be cool. I can't wait to hear that.
But
no, it's not pleasant.
No, it is very unpleasant.
I liked it.
It felt like being in my grandmother's house in Vicksburg.
Mm. See, I immediately, as it started playing and I tuned into it, like, I got, like, kind of those, like, ASMR tinkle things.
David, are you broken?
No, I honestly, maybe a little bit, because you know how much I love horror and spooky things.
Yeah, I think you're addicted to cortisol.
It's comforting. Yeah, I think it's kind of like I've conditioned myself, to these kind of fucked up things.
I don't know.
It makes me feel happy.
Maybe it's like that whole, you know how some people, when you give them like oh my God, the knockout injections.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't work.
Tranquilizers.
It like, yeah, well, not tranquilizers, the ones that give you the anesthesia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll like make you hyper instead.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's you.
Yeah, I don't know, because like when I heard it, it felt like a pleasing hum, like I was watching some horror movie. Yeah, a horror movie, and like it was part of the ambient noise of the soundtrack. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Why are we trying to burn me at the stake here?
I'm not trying to burn you at the stake. I'm just saying, like, it was highly unpleasant to me.
I was kind of in the middle. It was not like that unpleasant, but it wasn't like
okay.
Fun, happy times.
You remember I talked about when my abduction, what my weird ass dream thing where I woke up in the house and was freaked out, and I went to find my mom in the living room and she wasn't there, or she wasn't in the bedroom and she wasn't in the living room. I jumped in bed and pulled the sheets over my head, and while I looked down, there was a gray in my face. And I said that when I woke up, I knew something was wrong because there was a loud electric hum. That was the hum.
Mm. What we should do is just like layer that in the background of an episode one day and just not tell anyone. Let's see who notices.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Apparently a lot.
That's as bad as the Monty Python joke where they wanted to just turn the volume down gradually over a whole episode. So everybody would get up and keep turning their volume up and then just like slam it back to full volume with like a bomb going off and blow out every speaker in England.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. That's what you want to do, but with piss in people's pants.
No, it just seems like it'd be fun.
It's okay, sure, why not?
We could make that a game for the distraction hole, just this noise from hell that apparently freaked you out so much.
We just find disturbing sounds and vote.
Can you identify what was each clip from?
Yeah. But no, actually...
We got recorded last messages from a fucking black box from an airline crash.
My God, no, we're not doing that. No, we play that fucking audio of the Russian astronaut burning up in the atmosphere.
Lo-fi to Lose Your Soul to, and it's just all this like traumatic last known audio shit with just lo-fi beats.
And then just Hurt performed by Johnny Cash. God, no, man. It took me a second to realize that's why that sound freaks me out. That was the hum. I've never been able to figure out how to explain that hum, and that is the hum.
Huh.
And that's also like a thing people report during abductions.
Yeah.
Like,
well, good news. It's just your fucking pipes in your house.
It's not your... I bet that's what the cats hear when they stare at the wall.
The greebles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The greebles.
Yeah, that's one of those little cutesy internet things. Like whenever your cat's like focused on something you can't see, it's because they're protecting us from the greebles.
I haven't heard that. I've always heard Kitty sees ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, that's fun. Mike,
yeah.
I guess you're up next now that we've discovered that David's into the creepy shit more than we thought.
Okie dokie. So, I kind of have a brain theme going on.
Apparently.
This week. No, my next article is from Science Daily from May 3rd. Headline is, "Are Your Memories Real?"
Oh, God damn it.
Physicists revisit the Boltzmann brain paradox.
Don't do this to me.
In a new study, SFI professor David Wolpert, SFI fractal faculty member Carlo Rovilli, and physicist Jordan Scharnhorst take a fresh look at a famous and unsettling idea in physics and cosmology known as the Boltzmann brain hypothesis. This concept suggests that our memories, perception, and observations might not reflect a real past at all.
God damn it.
Instead, they could have formed randomly through the fluctuations in entropy, giving the appearance of a coherent history that never actually occurred.
I always worry about this.
So you're saying these are random access memories?
Maybe.
Shut up. You shut up.
Good album.
The puzzle comes from a deep tension within statistical physics. A key foundation for understanding why time seems to move in one direction is Boltzmann's H-theorem, a central principle in statistical mechanics tied to the second law of thermodynamics. That law explains why entropy tends to increase over time, giving us a sense of past and future. However, the H-theorem itself is time-symmetric, meaning it does not prefer one direction of time over another.
Oh, no.
This creates a surprising implication. From a strictly formal standpoint, it is more probable for the patterns that make up our memories and observations to arise from random entropy fluctuations than from a real sequence of past events. Put simply, physics appears to allow the possibility that our memories are not reliable records, but instead detailed illusions produced by chance. This unsettling idea is what defines the Boltzmann brain hypothesis. To better understand the phenomenon, the researchers built a formal framework that examines how different assumptions affect conclusions about entropy and memory. Their work connects the Boltzmann's brain hypothesis, the second law of thermodynamics, and the related past hypothesis, which assumes the universe began in a state of low entropy. A crucial issue is which points in time are treated as fixed when analyzing how entropy evolves. Some approaches take the current state of the universe as a given and work outward from there. Others assume a low entropy starting point at the Big Bang. Importantly, the laws of physics do not specify which of these perspectives is correct, leaving room for interpretation. The study introduces what the authors call the, quote, entropy conjecture to highlight a key problem in many existing arguments. They show that discussions about entropy, time, and memory often rely on subtle circular reasoning. In these cases, assumptions about the past are used to support the conclusions, such as the reliability of memory or the direction in which entropy increases. Those same conclusions are then used to justify the original assumptions. Rather than settling the debate, the researchers focus on making these hidden structures clear by separating the role of physical laws from the assumptions we have to interpret them. The study provides a more transparent way to think about long-standing questions surrounding time, entropy, and the nature of memory. So, but here's the thing, though, is I don't buy a bit of it. Because they're obviously... memories make impacts in our minds. Like there are, structural changes from memory. So this just seems like they're saying, well, time is an illusion, therefore memory is an illusion.
Lunchtime doubly so.
Yeah. But I don't believe it. Like
I have such issues with like time as a concept. Like it genuinely makes me uneasy.
That makes you uneasy. The terror noise you're fine with.
No, that's fine. I'm all groovy, man. But like, I don't know, just like the concept of time, and then like, what exactly is time, because it's something that we have started measuring of our own accord, but there's no actual natural measure to it. It's fucked, man. Fucked.
I see here. This is just like, physicist navel gazing, really.
Yeah.
There obviously is, like I say, entropy itself is can measure time, because everything does seem to follow that, at least in our experience. If there is a sequence of time, it follows that, you go from, less entropy to more entropy.
Right.
So go from, more from order to chaos.
Hail Eris.
Yeah. So I thought this was interesting, but ultimately,
silly.
Doesn't really say anything about memory. Really.
Yeah.
The fact that, I think they say it's statistically just as likely or more likely, but I'm like, I don't think so, because that would mean all memories, right? So if you told me a number, am I not remembering it 10 seconds later, or what? I think it'd be statistically more unlikely for me to pull another number that is the right number out of my ass than it would be to come up with the correct, answer. So I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I want to believe in my
memories.
Navel
gazing.
So you can make an argument that our memories aren't everything.
They're not infallible for sure.
Everything we think they are. Probably more likely, our memories are just the impression that experiences have made on our brain. We're not actually recalling the memories. It's kind of similar, I would think, to how, generative AI works, in that, when generative AI is trained, it's able to kind of regurgitate in the same style of what it was trained on, right? Well, our memories probably make impressions in our brains that we can regurgitate, answers that are in the same form of what. So we're not specifically remembering that event, but our neural pathways are shaped to where when we try to remember that, it comes up with a very similar answer.
Can I say one thing about memory? I just remembered that last week we decided that a group of Bigfoots is called a cavalcade. And I still think that is the best name for a group of Bigfoots.
I don't know. Did anyone pitch Bonanza? Because usually these things can kind of like alliteration.
We have murder of crows, though. Herd of cows.
Yeah, but you have a cacophony of cats.
Huh.
Yeah, there's some others. But no. I don't know. What? Bonanza of Bigfoots.
I got it better.
What?
I got a better one.
What?
A stampede of Bigfoot.
I don't know. I like cavalcade because it implies like a chorus line.
What stampede implies they're stamping their feet.
Yeah, but think of them all dressed like the Radio City music. What is it, like the Rockettes?
Oh yeah, a bunch of Bigfoot doing the Rockettes kicks.
Yeah, a cavalcade.
God, can you imagine like one of them kicking and like the wind that it generates?
Oh my God, yeah, man! If you sat in the audience, it's just everybody's hair blowing back.
Well, I mean, if it helps for a Bonanza Bigfoot, you just picture them dressed as the cast of Bonanza.
I just keep picturing Hoss with more hair. If you know anything about Bonanza, that's the big boy. So, anyway, there's a lot of existential dread happening today, Mike. Like that thing you talked about earlier with the quantum void collapse.
Well, I mean, I know some nice soothing audio we could play.
Fuck off.
Play that again. Be relaxed.
Yeah, that's not happening. There we go.
It's like wearing when you're wearing headphones. It's like a massage for your eardrums. Oh yeah, it's like a helicopter flying in each ear.
Yeah, fuck off. I'm not doing that again. I have no idea what you... Oh, here it is.
See, it gets weirdly buzzy when coming from yours.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with that.
David, you may want to actually watch it, on your own device, because it sounds a lot different coming from when I play it locally versus when Kevin plays it.
Yeah, you might want to check it out yourself. So, thank you for that, Mike, for your bizarre mind.
Existential dread.
Well, that and just your weird navel gazing. Is time real? Is memory real? Yeah, actually. It's like those articles we always talk about where it's like, is science wrong? And then you open the magazine, it's just the word no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I am glad David has a segment this week because I really do not want to throw my voice out reading that fucking crazy reptilian bullshit again. So what you got, David? What's your segment? Is X going to give it to us?
Yes, it is indeed. We do need some sort of sound clip for that. If you can get the goddamn trumpet thing, we need to
hang on. Here we go.
Yes.
He should do the whole segment with that playing. So
no, because David's just going to sound like he's using one of those voice things when they put a trach in your throat.
I realize who he sounds like when that's playing and he speaks. He sounds like a Davros or the Daleks.
You almost said the goblins, didn't you?
No.
Okay.
Sounds very Davros Dalek.
It kind of does sound like a Dalek, yeah. But anyway, David, tell us about X.
So I have a couple little quick things on X. They both feel kind of related because it's about people dealing with entities. Before I read the title of the first thread, I'm going to paste a picture in the host chat.
Okay, hang on.
That's the image attached to the post.
Oh, no. Okay, I don't know what kind of robot that is. But, like, I don't know if it's better or worse than Rainbow Dash.
Yeah. So anyway, the thread title is Dead Tulpa with 4 question marks.
Oh, shit. Mike, didn't you read something about tulpas this week?
Yeah, it was on. I saw a thing on Reddit. Someone said, asked if there was a way to make the girl in his imagination real because he's totally obsessed with this character he created. And everyone said, "Oh, that's a tulpa. Just make it tulpa." It was from the Three Kings subreddit.
Yeah, he was talking about that, and I said, "Well, if you do that, you better prepare some mind bullets."
Can we describe what that picture was for the audience?
Okay, so it is a picture of a mason jar with not a mason jar. It's one of those jars with like the clasps on it that holds it closed, and it's like hermetically sealed. Basically, it's got like a rubber thing around it to make it airtight. And there's some kind of a robot toy in it. Mike, can you figure out what that is? Is that like one of the Michael Bay Transformers or something?
That's either, I don't think that's a from Armored Core.
Okay.
It looked something like that.
Well, the jar is sitting on the filthiest carpet I've seen in a long time.
That's pretty gross.
And
next to a
there's
moisturizer bottle, yes.
A bottle of lotion. Yes. There are implications from the photo.
So yeah, the title of the post is Dead Tulpa. And I'm just going to go ahead and read through the original post.
Go for it.
So about a month ago, I decided that I wanted a tulpa because I was going through a very lonely period in my life. Now, for the context, I sometimes have weird intrusive thoughts like random screaming and phrases that keep repeating.
That's psychosis.
Well, after fully visualizing and hanging out with said tulpa, we were at home and I had an unrelated breakdown. And while I was going through that, some weird shadow creature came in with a rock and smashed its face in. And every time I try to visualize it, in the smashed in face of a corpse just shows up. 7 question marks. This isn't a joke. How do I get my tulpa back, please? I don't know where else to post about this.
Oh, God.
This is one of 2 things that I'm bringing up from X tonight. First response, find it, then take the time to reconstruct it properly. But then the op responds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
I was just going to say that, like, realistically, yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah. But every time I visualize it, I just get the weird corpse not actually my tulpa's face. How do I go about this?
Fuck.
The next reply, stop going to your doctor.
He does need a new doctor.
This is a very short thread, so I've got 2 more posts from this, and then we'll move on to the other thing. So when replying to the op, you can heal it, but the entity that destroyed it might come back. Work on developing your side defenses before you go to work on your tulpa.
Wait a minute.
Your tulpa isn't... Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker has a psychic bully?
Apparently.
Wow.
Your tulpa isn't flesh and blood, so it doesn't matter how long it takes to fix it. It is part of you as long as you are you. It can be brought back. That was kind of a nice answer for them.
Yeah. That's real nice. It's good to feed into the psychosis like that.
Yeah. In your meditation, tell yourself the following. My mind is my own. It belongs to no one else. That which I create shall take the form I desire and none other. I create out of love, and my creation shall take the form of my love. Remember that the divine flows through you. Exercise your will as the divine and lay your hands on your beloved. Just as Christ heals the sick, so you can heal your own creation.
Did we have
faith?
Did we have to bring Jesus into it?
With the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains.
Oh, eat me a fuzzy marshmallow.
Surely, with even a smaller fragment of faith, you can have dominion over your own mind. And that's how the thread ends.
Again, let's bring Jesus into it like it's a goddamn Sonic fanfic.
With the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Oh, my God.
Man.
There's one reply I didn't hear, and I'm sad I didn't.
What's that?
Someone should have had the reply of, fuck you, Shorzy. Because of that voice.
Yeah.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
God damn it.
All right, so here's the other thread. This one is called An Entity is Harassing Me. So I guess the theme is supernatural harassment.
Well, he murdered the tulpa, and now he's got to find somebody else to pick on.
Yeah. And just can you imagine like a ghost bully just going around fucking with people?
Ghost bully.
Breaking their... It's like Sid from Toy Story, but he only goes after people's tulpas.
That's the ghost Jessica Love You. Jennifer Love Hewitt's looking for in her new Ghost Cop series.
All right, this entity is harassing me. He won't tell me his name. He keeps telling me to kill myself, and I can't seem to get rid of him. He's very mean and warps my sense of reality. I'd like him to leave soon. Please pray for me.
That's your brain. That is your brain telling you to kill yourself.
The opt-in immediate follow-up. Any prayers to your God are welcome. I need help. First reply. Did something happen to trigger this? I've had supernatural experiences where death was involved. Someone died so I could see things. Do you believe in God? The op responds, I do now. God probably is real. I did mushrooms. They showed up. My brain was trying to talk or find Jesus. He appeared instead. He's been harassing me ever since. First good piece of advice, seek a medical professional, Anon.
Goddamn right.
What medications are you prescribed? Replies, I'm on risperidone. It helps, but I guarantee he's real. Someone replying to the mushroom post, why would you think that doing shrooms is a good idea when you're already being treated with an antipsychotic?
Yeah, that's why a lot of people started telling me, hey man, you should microdose, and I started reading up on it. I'm like, I don't think I'd come back.
Yeah. And then the op says, responding to that question, this was before I got the voices from mushrooms. I didn't have schizophrenia before, but they're real. They told me schizophrenia is demons/spirits. Also, they say they talk in my head. Sometimes they talk with my mouth. And then the next reply is, whatever, man, go to the hospital.
Yes. That is the acceptable answer.
Oh, boy. Occultists use lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram to get rid of them. Then the op responds, do you have a website with rituals I can use to try to banish them? And someone replies with the National Medical Institute of Health for a find help link.
Oh, man.
Yeah, just again, like, there's... Oh, man. Oh, and apparently there's another thread with a similar problem that was been archived. Have you tried the name of Jesus? 100% effective every time, according to people here. Oh, man.
Man.
So, yeah, just fun times.
That, man.
Oh, shit. Okay, no, just unlock something here.
Okay.
Ignore it. It's the AI associated with gang stalking and electronic harassment. Typically, the voice of voices will frame something like a neighbor spying on you until you lash out and get sent to the psych ward for lashing out at something being simulated. They'll simulate God or demons if you were religious or believed in the supernatural prior to this bullshit starting.
Oh, this is what I've been waiting for.
Don't believe me? Why is it operating with plausible deniability then? Why doesn't it drag your mom and dad into your own little personal telepathic hell for a real show? Why doesn't it just levitate you across the town while on fire? Why does it only bang on walls and on the roof when everyone else is sleeping? Notice it will never vindicate you or what you're experiencing to others. That is exactly how hidden hand military intelligence neuroweapons would operate, not on a demon. And deep down, you probably knew that, and the thought terrified you. Welcome to the MK Ultra Lab Brain Rat Interface Nightmare. Don't worry, there's quite a few of us in this maze.
OP response with, will you marry me?
If you want more proof, pay close attention to what the voices are saying. Type the tactics, overall purpose, and potential meanings into something like Google. Know what you'll find? Psychological torture methods developed by the CIA in the 60s. Start out with psychic driving and Darvo-based attacks. They really like those.
Oh, it's like this. It's like the old days, David. It's great.
Oh God, even the fucking. Oh my God, our four usual suspects even show up in this thread.
Oh really?
Yeah. Not op, but easier said than done. I've been dismembering, burning, and venomating. Shocking. This is a very long list. My demons since 2017. They always come back if they were ever gone at all. Greys, reptoids, even some Nords, insectoids, and there are all these little fellows with sail heads. They are truly
sail heads?
I think they're talking about the the Mississippi, the Pascagoula.
The mummy dudes?
The ones that have the Ace of Spades heads.
Oh, that's the Flatwoods.
Yeah, the Flatwoods. Yeah. Okay, anyway, they truly are formless, highly intelligent, and very hateful. They mostly pretend to die and then go, just kidding, or he bought it. I think they actually get a kick out of it. They have called it playing before. Maybe they admire the attempt and the creativity. It might be like chess to them, which is fucked up to imply since it involves a lot of suffering on my part.
I love the idea that you're being gang stalked by aliens.
Yeah. You could be a base Chad to them in the same way that a chimp can be a base Chad to a zookeeper.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Maybe you could take a finger if he's sloppy, but he won't be sloppy. Making a demon your bitch is very hard to do. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it.
Oh,
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
I love when people find each other like this.
Oh, man. Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, no.
There are three parasitic spirits that cause illusionary visions and delusion. As of currently, we are waiting for assistance from Hell Star System. Motherships are coming. You will make it. Don't listen. They're subjugating you. Don't take even a helping hand from them. If they ask you to be good, don't. Don't be a R slur either. Many people are noticing they are possessed. Hold there will help. This is Nightmare Wolf from the Hell Star System.
Okay, real quick. Did it say R slur or did it say the R slur? Okay.
Yeah, it stated the R slur. I chose
just checking.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. It suddenly got good. You know, once the other people came in with their gang stalking and their alien gang stalking and the CIA, that made it worth it, David. Thank you for that.
Yeah. So just a couple people being bullied by otherworldly entities. Nothing to see here.
Yep. I just, you know, I thought about trying to do the tulpa thing, but like, there's two reasons I didn't. Number one, I didn't want the sadness of failing, and number two, if I did it, it means my mental health is taking a major hit and I need to be institutionalized. So,
well, yeah, and the other thing is you don't want to have to be on the hook for like raising it and feeding it, and yeah. I'm making a joke about pets.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Oh man, well, that's it for this week, guys. Wow. So next week, we're either going to do a reading episode or, if I can get the material gathered together, we're going to talk about saucer critters.
Ooh.
Which is your classical non-gray aliens.
Yes.
That are also not Space Brothers. So, a lot of elves coming up next week if I can get the episode written. Mike.
Yes.
Is there anything you would like to plug?
No. I was trying to come up with a joke, but I did not. I was not successful. I failed my role. So all I can say is, nah.
All you can say is, nah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, David, have you got anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, I actually just finished up the first part of The Dead Life. It's going to be a 5-part novel. The first part's down. Very excited. A lot of cool revelations. The second part's going to deal with an entirely new set of characters, but it's a parallel story. I'm just very excited and very proud of where it went.
Well, I'm really happy with what I'm reading so far. I'm up to chapter 18, and I'm working my way toward the end. Fell behind because I became obsessed with writing, and I haven't read anything. There's even a new fucking Dungeon Crawler Carl book I've barely started, so that'll tell you how obsessed I am right now.
No, fair.
Yeah. My usual plug is, look up my stuff on Royal Road, Kevin Heyman, look for The Errant Apprentice, and I fell in love with the Goblin Bistro. But also, I'm going to go ahead and throw a plug in for Next World Legacy by John Resnick on Royal Road. It is a Portal fantasy series, and it's pretty damn well written. I've read the first, 8 chapters, and I've been impressed with it. It's pretty good, so give that a read. So, thank you everyone for listening. If you would like to learn more about the show, you can head to supernatpod.rocks. That is supernatpod.rocks. There you will find a link to our Discord, our Patreon, our merch store, and every episode of this and the Distraction Hall. So, until next time, stay safe and stay frosty. Goodbye.
Now play us out with that soothing music.
I have already closed that goddamn window. I am not opening that shit again.
Acapella.
You know, I feel like we actually nailed that, Mike, and somebody's probably shit themselves. Here's a hint. It was me.
Kevin shat himself the whole time.
Kevin has shat himself in the chair.